Okay, good morning. My favorite Chemistry of the Earth class. I wanted to make a quick video for those of you who maybe missed the first couple of days or didn't quite get it when we were in class on how to set up your Google Drive and how to turn in Google Documents. Because it's going to be really important. This is going to be a big chunk of where I'm going to be looking for where you turn your stuff in so that I can grade it for the class. So if you want me to grade your work, you want to make sure you have this set up and you want to make sure it's set up correctly. So first things first, you can see I am on our Chemistry of the Earth page, and I put it down here where it says assignment list because this kind of deals with assignments. And there will be, this video will be posted right below here, but right here where it says Google Drive, if you miss it, we're doing several things involving Google Drive and Google Documents. If you click the Google Drive thing, it will take you right to your folder. So this might be something that you guys need to do on a somewhat regular basis, is clicking on that to go to Google Drive. But you also might want to note that the website is drive.google.com. So if you just actually do a Google search for drive.google.com, it'll bring you to Google Drive. First thing you want to notice is that in the upper right hand corner, you notice it has like my little picture right here. That's my account. That's what I'm logged in as. And it says Federal Way Public Schools. Make sure that you see that it says Federal Way Public Schools right there. And I'm going to move my little video over so it's not in the way of anything because I'm blocking right now. All right, so make sure that this says Federal Way Public Schools. Don't log on with your own personal account. Everything has to be done through Federal Way Public Schools. Plus, that's the only thing that you want me to have permissions through. All right, so the first thing that you need to do, if you have not done this already, notice I've got a bunch of folders in here already. None of this pertains to you guys. You might actually have, if this is the first time you're using it, this might be completely empty, or you might have like classes from that you've had before in here. It might even look like this. It just depends on what view. So we have this little list view right here to determine which way you want this to look like. All right. But the first thing that you need to do is go up here. There's this great big old plus in new. And what I want to do is I want to create a new folder. And in that folder, I want to name it NGSS, which stands for National Geoscience Standards. And then the name of the class for you guys, which would be Chemistry of the Earth. So C, capital C, little o, capital E. So that's the name of the folder we're going to have, so you know where to go in the future. All right, so I'm going to hit OK, and there it is right there, NGSSCOE. So I want you to click, actually you got to double click in order to get there. And right here where it says NGSSCOE, you see this little down arrow. Click that little down arrow, and what I want you to do is to hit share. And instead of having my name right here, you're going to have your account listed right there, but you want to share it with me, so you want to type in ALEE. And now I've got several accounts here, so make sure you're choosing the one that has a picture of me with the green mountain in the background. That's my P12 account. And then hit send, and that's going to send me an email that invites me to the link to get to this folder. Now, do understand that everything that you guys do is going to be put into this folder. So whatever you put in this folder, I have full access to see. And if you shared it correctly, I should have the ability to, if you had up here, let's see, I think it's this in this one right here. Yeah, I can change stuff in there, and it's important that I'm able to change stuff within your documents in this folder, so that when I go to grade it, if I see a mistake, I can put like little red text that says this is wrong, or this is correct, or things like that, and make little comments inside of your assignments. So the next thing that you need to do is to create a folder within this NGSS folder. So we're going to click new, and you're going to click new folder, and it's going to say unit 1. That's the first unit, and the unit that we're going to be on for most of the first quarter. We'll be adding a quarter on a little bit later. When you've done that, you've created unit 1. Double click this, and this is where I'm going to want you guys to put all of your work right here in unit 1. So quarter 1, you guys are going to be putting all of your information inside that. Okay. So this is the base drive. Every time I'm going to refer to this as the base drive or my drive. This is our classroom folder. This is the unit that we're working on. So if we click back on my drive, you can see there it is right there. I've saved it. It's one of the folders. I am not able to access any of your other folders, just that one. All right. So once that's done, now we can start putting assignments in there, and this is something that's going to be pretty standard for you guys to do. Let's take for an instance, we are currently, if you're looking at this video this week, we're currently in week 2. This is the asynchronous Wednesday assignment that you were supposed to be working on your own. You guys were to watch this video right here, and right here it says after you watch the video, do this Google Doc assignment. All right. And basically, while you're watching the videos, I have like 7 questions that you need to answer. And if you guys go to type in this, it's not going to let you because I have not given you permission to share that information. So what do? Well, the first thing you need to do is you need to go to File, Make a Copy, and then down here where it says Folder, if it says, it might start you off somewhere else. Like me, it started in a different place. Start with My Drive, and then find that folder that we just made, NGSS CoE, Unit 1. We can click on that, and we hit, well, we can just go like that. We can hit Select. All right. You don't need to check anything here. The only thing you need to do is right here. It says now it says a copy of week 2. Get rid of the words copy of and write your name. For example, I'm going to write Freddie Mercury. As being, if that was the name of the student that I was, that's what I would be putting in there. Week 2 asynchronous assignment. There's one more thing I want you to do in front of your name, and I didn't tell you guys this in class. This just kind of helps me keep track of everything a little bit better. Put the number 8 in front of it because you guys are 8th period. I want to make sure that I'm sorting you guys to the right places. Hit OK, and now we have a copy, and you should be able to edit and answer it. And let's just check. Let's go back to our Canvas page and check our Google Drive and see that it made it okay. So there's Google Drive, there's NGSS CoE, Unit 1, and there it is, Freddie Mercury's Week 2 asynchronous assignment. So now you can go through and start that up every day. Okay. So you're able to answer it. The one last thing that you may or may not want to do, it doesn't really matter if you do this or not because I'll be checking your unit folder. This should be in your unit folder. But just in case you save it to the wrong place or just a reminder, Mr. Lee, I've got it done, you might need to go up here and share this document once again to ALEE and share it to me. That's going to send me an email that says, hey, I'm done. So particularly if you're doing an assignment late, you're going to have to email me. This might be a good way to say, hey, Mr. Lee, I'm doing this. You said I could do this late. This is how I'm going to turn it in late. So I hope that was useful for you guys. I'm going to cut that off. And if you guys have any questions, as usual, come see me during office hours. Talk to me during chat or email me. All right.